Hey pals, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm doing my June wrap-up. I thankfully got out of that stupid reading slump, so I read, how many books did I read? I read 9 books, so that's pretty good. That's pretty much my average, so I am satisfied with it. Yeah, let's just hop right into it. So the first book that I read in June was Eat Your Heart Out, and I actually really enjoyed this one. I gave it 4.5 stars. I went into it thinking that it was a graphic novel, honestly. Not really sure why, but yeah. But I actually really liked it, and I'm not a big zombie person, like, at all, so I was really surprised that I liked it, but yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Next, I read Girls at the Edge of the World, and this book was amazing. I adored it. This was arc from NetGalleys, same with Eat Your Heart Out, both were arcs, and yeah, I had a really fun time reading this one. It was a really interesting story with, like, what are they called? Like, people that, you know, do all the silks in, like, oh my god, my brain does not want to think of words, but yeah, the people that do tricks on silks, that's what the characters in this book do, and they do it for the royal family. They are the royal flyers, and I thought that part was just really interesting and something that I haven't seen before, so that was fun, and I really liked all the characters. I loved that it was gay. Of course, Pride Month, had to read something gay. And yeah, I thought it was really good. I didn't love the ending, but still, I think I gave it 5 stars. So, clearly I didn't mind too much. Then I read The Grief Keeper, and this book, holy crap, I went into this blind. I got it on NetGalley as an audiobook, and honestly I just got it because I thought the cover was really pretty and the title Grief Keeper sounded interesting, so that's why I got it, and I was not really expecting to sob my little eyes out. Which is kind of funny because, like, grief is literally in the title, so I should have been prepared, but no, apparently not. It was really, really good. Again, gay, we love that, but it was basically about these 2 sisters. I don't remember what country they came from, but they are from a, like, Spanish-speaking country, and were seeking asylum in the States, and basically are taken to be in an experiment, basically, to stay there. It's their only way to stay in the States is to participate in this experiment, and it is where the older sister has to take on another person's grief. And honestly, it made me really mad a lot of the time, because I'm like, this isn't even, like, far off from what happens, like, stuff that definitely happens, and honestly just sucks. Like, it makes you really angry, I think, and while I love the characters, the sisters and the girl that they meet, amazing, the storyline still was rough and very upsetting, so if you plan on reading this book, I would definitely not go into it blind. Especially if you have, like, a sibling, and things like sibling death in books are hard for you to read. Read the warnings. Unlike me, big stupid. Then I read The Summer of the Lost Letters, which was also an arc from NetGalley, and I loved this. This was such, like, a fun little read. It definitely made me cry still, because I cry at everything, but in the best possible way, it reminded me a lot of the books that I used to read on Wattpad, and like brought me back to staying up all night reading on my phone, and like, yeah, I loved it. I read it in like 2 days or something, and yeah, it was just really fun. This girl goes to, crap, where does she go? I always forget the names of places. Nantucket. She goes to Nantucket to follow basically these love letters that she found that were her grandma's, who had recently passed away, and things ensue from there. It was really good. I loved all the characters. Some of the like miscommunication made me really angry though, so that's, if you're not into that kind of thing, just so you know. But yeah, it was really fun and I enjoyed it, and I thought it was like just a fun little summer read. Chill, nothing too crazy, so yeah, it was good. And you guys should be proud of me for this next book, but I finally read Take a Hint, Danny Brown. Oh my god, I am so mad that it took me so long to read it. It was so good. Like, I just had such insanely high expectations after reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I thought that the other books wouldn't live up to it, and it would be so hard to give it a 5 stars, but shocker, it was a 5 stars. It was so good. The characters were so cute. I loved the relationship. I thought it was adorable. And yes, I love these sisters. And of course, next I read Actor Age Eve Brown, and this was definitely my favorite in the trilogy. I adored this one. Specifically because I think Eve Brown is the most, like, likable, I guess, out of the sisters. Like, they're all likable, but there's something special about Eve. She's just so cute, and she has such a big heart, and I think that her and Jacob's relationship was just adorable. Like, they were so cute together, and you could tell that they were like head over heels right off the bat. Well, not right off the bat, but you know, like quickly after the bat. But yes, I really, 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 really enjoyed it, and I went out and bought all 3 of them for my birthday, so yes, 10 out of 10, love those books so much. Then I did a reread of Red Queen, because I never continued the series, I think after the second one, and I want to, and I know that a lot of people on BookTube, Book Twitter, whatever, don't like this book or this series. I'm not entirely sure why. I know that I've seen a lot of people say that they don't like it because of the ending, so I'm hoping I don't hate the ending as much as everyone else, but so far I'm really enjoying this reread. I think they're such fun books, and yeah, it reminded me of how much I love this story. Like, wow, that took me a while to get out, but yes, I loved this book the first time I read it. I loved it the second time. I'm excited to continue reading these books and see if my opinions stay the same, if I stay liking them, or if I will join everyone else in hating them. So we shall see. I gave it 4 stars, so yes. Oh man, then I read Catherine House. This book, my brain, like, the vibes are immaculate though. Like, I want to go to Catherine House. Like, it just sounds very vibey, very atmospheric. Like, I really enjoyed that part of it. I also really liked pretty much all the characters. I know that some people don't really like the characters, which is interesting to me because I loved all of them, honestly. Well, not all of them, but most of them I loved. But the storyline was a little confusing, definitely. I felt pretty unsatisfied with the ending. I would have liked it if it went like a little bit further, but it wasn't awful. And I did have a fun time reading it, even though I was like, what the hell is going on for majority of it. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was an interesting storyline. I liked the characters, so yeah, it's still, I think I rated it 4 stars or 3.5, I don't remember, but definitely not bad. I definitely still enjoyed it, just wasn't the best thing that I've read, you know? And then one that was extremely disappointing because I've seen everyone talk about it and how much they love it. So I read Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me. First of all, the art style, incredible. If I didn't follow the storyline and just looked at the art, it would be 5 stars, but I gave it 3 stars. I really didn't like it, honestly. The main character was just so annoying. Like I could not find like anything that I liked about the main character, even after like things are resolved or whatever. I still didn't like her, so that kind of made it pretty impossible for me to really fully enjoy the book, you know? Laura Dean definitely sucks, like 10 out of 10, sucks. And honestly, the only reason why I got 3.5 stars was because of the side characters, like Doodle. That was her name, right? I'm pretty sure that was her name, but the best part of the book. If we got a second book that was just Doodle, I would read that and probably enjoy it a lot more because she was the main reason why I kept reading it. So yeah, I don't really see the hype. I don't really understand why everyone loves this book so much, so sorry if you do, but yeah, that was an unfortunate way to end the month. I also read it on my birthday, so love that for me. Anyways, yes, that is all of the books that I read in June. Pretty good reading month. I'm not mad at it. I am looking forward to July. Hopefully I have this like built up momentum for reading, so I'm reading like 5 books at once. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys had a good reading month in June as well. Good Pride month. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!